Yes, when I was growing up, there was a boy band called Boys to Men. But Eugene, mathematically, anything possible. Before the World Cup, you didn't look at this group and think, oh, this is going to be tough. But this is the group of death.
It is. It definitely is. If Sweden wins, Germany wins, they're all on the same points. But if South Korea wins, then the bottom three teams are the same point. Yeah. So it's crazy.
We're running some permutations and combinations on our screen, Matty. What is going on in this group? Any result can happen, as he said. So if Mexico win and South Korea win, then Mexico are through with 9. The other three teams are stuck on 3. Then you get into goal difference. Then you get into red cards, perhaps, which is where Boateng could cost Germany. But anything can happen. Sweden can still win. You can have 3 teams ending on 6. Absolute nightmare.
Well, I think the lessons to learn from these types of permutations where the groups are is that when you have only 3 games, you don't have a chance to not perform at your best at this level. You know, whether that's in terms of your style of play, your tactical approach, even your psychological approach when the game is tough and you start giving free kicks away and yellows, potentially teams could be going through you based on fair play. So I think, you know, moving forward to future editions of the tournament, these things have to be considered.
But Eugene, Germany too good to falter now at this stage. You think they've got that momentum, especially when the way they won that match. You look at the way Argentina won the match. You look at the way Germany won the match. Last kick, about to go into oblivion. But you think that they can bounce back now and go on a run?
I think Germany are too good for South Korea, and I definitely feel that they will go through very easily.
Okay, but important questions still to be asked of them. You think South Korea can ask those questions? Because, listen, they thought they were going out. They're still in, and they've not exactly been very good at this World Cup. But one good performance will have the fans back home at least sitting back and saying, you know, well played, like what we saw with Nigeria or with Iran.
I mean, it's easy for us to sit there and talk about what the coach should do. But if it was me, I feel Korea have to go and play 4-3-3. Ki Sung-young can't play. They need to play the big guy, Kim Seong-wook. He's 197. They have to give Hummels a problem. You know, Germany have been suspect at the back. And then they can keep Song Heung-min wide left, where he's good at running at people. He doesn't need to come centrally. He can try and get at the full-back. And in this situation, if Korea do this, they may give Germany 1 or 2 scares. May not be enough, but a scare. If they go 4-4-2 like they did in the last games, Germany will walk over them.
As a player, you've obviously been in this situation. Your back's to the wall, you get that result, last kick of the game. How does it lift the morale collectively of the team? If you're questioning yourself, questions being asked of you, questions being asked of the attitude, body language, then you get a win, all is good. How do you feel as a player heading into a last game which you have to win?
The confidence is just up there, you know. When you're down, you win. At the last stage, it just boosts everything. You just feel a completely different person. The team, the bond, the atmosphere in the camp is just, everything just lighted up. So you just feel like an extra adrenaline, you know, that's coming to your body and that you want to do more with this.
Okay, let's talk about the other game as well. That could potentially have a massive bearing on who goes through. We'll talk about Sweden first, because what I really liked about Sweden, you saw them deflated after that Germany game, but they rallied together after Jimmy Durmaz copped a lot of racial abuse on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else. The team came together to back him, collective. That is how teams respond. And going into this game against Mexico now, they know that they can rely on that team spirit.
Big part of characters. You know, when the chips are down, when you've been hit, it's important to fight back. Now, they're also fighting back against their own fans. You know, so I think that shows that the solidarity they have within the group. And we've talked about other teams now, maybe not being as mentally strong. Sweden clearly have that as part of their armoury, so it'll be exciting to watch this game.
Mexico, 2 wins, you think they're through, still not through. What will their approach be, Eugeneson?
You know, the way they've played with 2 victories and for them to go out, it's kind of disappointing, you know. You would want Mexico to go through. They have the flair, and obviously, like the Swedish, who have got a Viking mentality, always want to fight. So it's going to be a tough game for them.
Yes, we all love a fight. Not the kind we saw with Mascherano, but we love a fight on the footballing pitch. Okay, we enter the last day of a group with all 4 teams still carrying hopes of qualification. What a spectacle Group F has already turned out to be. We await the final chapter in just a short while from now. But after Germany and company are done, there's another intriguingly poised group in action later tonight. The world is already anticipating a Brazil versus Germany round of 16 showdown, but the Seleções still need to confirm their berth in the knockouts. The five-time world champions go up against Serbia in what could be a straight shoot-off. Switzerland too have work to do. They need a point against Costa Rica to feel safe, while a win will guarantee qualification. Okay, big matches coming up then this evening. We will be back at 10:30 p.m. to look at those results with Matty Holland and Eugeneson Lyngdoh. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a few hours of rest, enjoy the game, and see you at 10:30. We will also set up the other group wide open as I was talking, where Brazil is still not through yet. Enjoy those games. See you back at 10:30 p.m.